Supreme Court grants Bosip Kaiwi to appeal. Hardware store donates Christmas gift bags. And Governor's Cup kicks off. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Alinta Yopolo. Thank you for joining us. A man who was imprisoned for life for the murder of his wife in 2020, Bosip Kaiwi, has been granted leave by the Supreme Court to appeal against his sentencing. Justice David Cannings made the ruling at the Waigani Courthouse today.
At the mentioned hearing today, Bosip Kaiwi was represented by a lawyer from the Office of the Public Solicitor. Kaiwi made a submission seeking Supreme Court's permission to grant him leave for an appeal against his sentencing. A prosecutor who represented the state argued that the sentencing judge considered all the evidence and found that this was a worst case of murder. The prosecutor also argued that the reasons provided by Bosip to be granted leave was not convincing and the verdict of life imprisonment should stand. Justice Cannings in his ruling said it was in the interest of justice that he had considered the appellant be granted leave. Justice Cannings said in making this decision, he does not find error or criticize the sentencing judge. He said he is simply deciding that there are arguable points of law in the submission that might result in a lesser sentence if successful. Kaiwi will now proceed with the appeal and the mention is set for 4th of February 2026. According to the court records, between June 18 and 23, 2020, Kaiwi held his wife Janeline Kennedy captive for 5 days at their family home in Port Moresby, where he assaulted her for a prolonged period. Janeline died on June 24, 2020 as a result. Kaiwi was convicted on June 15, 2023 by acting judge Laura Wawun Kovi and was sentenced to life imprisonment on November 12, 2023. Pakatambo, National EMTV News.
Best Gear Limited, a privately owned business, donated almost 22,000 kina worth of goods to 3 charity organizations and 1 national institution today in Port Moresby.
With Christmas around the corner, Best Gear is spreading the Christmas cheer. The company, who is the distributor of the family brand of household food items, donated 3 to 6 months' worth of food supply to Cheshire Home and Life PNG Care today. Business owner Thomas Mangwu Yan has always had a heart for the people, and it was shown today through his employees as they continue to emphasize his motto, "When you gain wealth, it is important to share that wealth."
He always has a heart to support organizations like yours and to give to the needy.
Best Gear Limited has been supporting local communities through donation drives since 2015. Cheshire Home's General Manager Gerald Bengasa stated that this donation made will greatly help the centre in its operations.
We're very grateful for the continuous support from Best Gear. It makes a real difference in our operation. We're not getting much funding, and so having the food covered is really helpful. And the food will last us maybe a quarter, so this will carry us over for the next couple of months.
After visiting Cheshire Homes and PNG Life Care today, Best Gear continued its donation drive to Laloki Psychiatric Hospital and Mother's Home of Endless Love. The company remains dedicated to supporting more local communities in the future. Best Gear! Zola Yanangwe, National EMTV News.
Life PNG Care Director Colin Parker has urged parents and guardians to take care of today's generation as they are the future of this country.
Parker was extremely grateful for the donation of food supplies from Best Gear Limited. He commended them for their continuous support to Life PNG Care to make a positive impact in the lives of the youth in the country. He stated that this donation will help the organization to cater to more children over the coming months. He emphasized on the importance of education, stating that human resource is the most vital resource this country has to offer.
To change Papua New Guinea, we have to change our generation. If I see a Papua New Guinean, a small boy or a youth sitting on the streets and begging, I say this many times, that child is not a civic cabin. That child has got a future, and that child has a potential. And Papua New Guineans should invest in the future of this country.
Through the donations from Best Gear Limited, along with other donor agencies, Life PNG Care has invested in the young people, to which 9 youths have graduated and are now working. 12 youths are currently enrolled in tertiary institutions, and more than 700 children are currently enrolled in primary and secondary schools. Zola Yanangwe, National EMTV News.
Ideal Hardware at Konedobu organized a special event for Christmas by donating gift bags to people with special needs in a nearby community today.
Ideal Hardware shared Christmas cheer with the surrounding community through a special outreach event held at Ideal Hardware Konedobu branch, where gift bags and presents were distributed to people living with disabilities. Branch manager Gavin Chen explained that this is an ongoing initiative held every December and is part of Ideal Hardware's commitment to give back to the society.
This event we will continue for every year. So maybe later we will keep everyone's contact number.
Ideal Hardware Konedobu branch Human Resource Officer Genevieve Dunari said prior to the program they extended an invitation to people living with disabilities in the surrounding community. She thanked those who responded and turned up to be included in the program.
End of December, Ideal Hardware used to give out special gift to those ones that have disability problems. So we thank you all for your time. And we thank you for your response, even though it's like late minute, 2 days late, but thank you all for making it here.
On behalf of the community, Konedobu Area Law and Order Chairman Philip Marocon acknowledged the company's commitment by funding law and order programs in the area and also supporting the community through such initiatives.
And they fund us with a little bit of funding for the operation and law and order. And then this is the second event they have done it, and I'm so much glad to be with Ideal, because since from day one for the last 20-30 years I've been here, and no company has shown initiative, shown courage like the way Ideal Hardware is doing.
A participant of the program, Peter Baeke, also shared his appreciation.
Just say thank you, Lord. This will be gifts. Yeah.
Parents, guardians and people who took part and received gifts were grateful for the donation. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
A 2-week Christmas camp was held at Don Bosco, Gabutu from the 9th to the 20th December. Young participants from preparatory to grade 12 spent their school holidays engaging in mathematics, English, creative arts, dance, carols and dramas.
A total of 32 participants came from neighboring communities of Kaugere, Vabukori, Gabutu and Sabama for the program, allowing students to revise core academic subjects while also unleashing their talents in creative arts. It also served as a meaningful time of prayer and recollection in preparation for Christmas. Each day began with morning prayer and energizing activities, followed by academic classes. Father Ambrose Pereira addressed parents and guests at the closing presentation, stating, "Christmas is not merely about song and dance, music, games, parties, or dresses. The true meaning of Christmas goes much deeper. It is about sharing God's word as Christians." The program concluded with the closing prayer as parents proudly commended their children and expressed appreciation to all who contributed to the success of the camp. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
It's the season to win big with Telecom with our Big Pella Christmas giveaway. There's 5,000 kina up for grabs for 20 lucky winners. There will be 5 winners across each region. There are also weekly prizes of 1,000 kina for 20 weekly winners drawn over 5 weeks. To enter, recharge 20 kina or more on selected more bundles and Big Pella data plans or get 50 kina or more of Get Power. Major prize drawn December 23rd. Terms and conditions apply. Telecom, the feel-good network.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
For Christmas, we do cook and nice gear.
These are a few of my favorite things.
Join me every Saturday and Sunday nights at 7:30 p.m. for some Christmas cheer and entertainment on Television Christmas.
Gift to give to my sister is definitely her own home and brush.
Good Lord has brought me this far. Another year.
Nothing like a good Christmas shake-up this holiday season. Join us in the magic of Christmas on weekends with Television Christmas. 7:30 Saturday and Sunday nights, right here on MTV.
You're watching National MTV News. Reflecting on the unity displayed during the country's 50th independence celebrations, Prime Minister James Marape has renewed his appeal to all Papua New Guineans to embrace respect, goodwill and everyday leadership as the nation enters the Christmas and New Year festive period. PM Marape said the peaceful and dignified observance of September 16, when no major law and order incidents were recorded, demonstrating that Papua New Guineans are capable of choosing peace and collective responsibility. Mr. Marape is urging citizens to make simple, practical contributions to nation building by respecting one another, showing care within families and communities. Acknowledging the economic challenges facing the country, the Prime Minister said the government will continue to support families, students and workers. Meanwhile, PM clarified that its decision to suspend the publicly funded government functions during the festive period was deliberate. This is to allow public servants and families time to reflect on their personal contributions to the nation. In support of Mercy Jamie, a young graduate from the University of Papua New Guinea who needs urgent medical treatment overseas, a group has organized a fundraising dinner to fund a travel to India for cardiac treatment.
Messi Jemi is from Henga province. She was diagnosed in 2024 with a left atrial myxoma tumor, a rare condition that has high health risk. After hosting several events to raise funds to meet a medical cost to India, Messi's friends, including other willing members, hosted a corporate fundraising dinner yesterday at Epic House in Port Moresby.
Cost for the medical cost is about 70,000 kina. About 70,000 kina, and it was through God's providence and leadings. We've successfully hosted the first one, and it's through God's providence and leadings we have touched your heart, and you have come out of your busy schedule.
Inspired under their banner, Hope for Messi, and a strong desire to help, this group of elites believe that giving from the heart can give their friend Messi hope.
Contributions that Bamibla are making today, either in pledge or in kind, will go towards Messi, and everyone that's stood here with the green set are standing for Messi, and all we want to see Messi go over to India, get his treatment back, have his reconstructive surgery done.
Messi went through a previous open heart surgery at Port Moresby General Hospital in 2024, where through the assistance of Australian health experts, they were able to remove a large portion of tumor.
But for Messi, it became so complex because in one unique one, we call it bilobulated. So when the Australian team come, I may ensure that I push it through. Now only operating, and they remove the other one, we measure it 8 by 10 centimeter, very big mess, where we call it blockage. The other one, Rossi, but come a part blow intra-atrial septum, but simple tupla chamber. So by having you have to reconstruct it intra-atrial septum. Very difficult.
Speaking to Messi at the corporate dinner, she is confident and has trust in God that she will fully recover.
We look and full of experience when we go through. I see that God was leading me through it all. And then that's why we see that there's a hope there. God is always there. He's not, I'm not there for, I'm not iPass, he's watching, he's listening.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Given the limited specialist facilities for cardiac treatment in Papua New Guinea, Messi Jemi is appealing to individuals and stakeholders to assist with their medical expenses overseas.
After receiving advice from cardiologists at Port Moresby General Hospital that residual tumors embedded in the intra-atrial septum could not be safely removed in Papua New Guinea, Messi Jemi and her friends are utilizing possible means to raise funds for a treatment overseas.
The big one when caused blockade, and she recovered really well. Symptoms don't subside. But then aroused in hospital, something, what happened? Something's a grow again. So this is something I'm grow again. Miss Kenny, last month now when I realized that I'm grow again, I'm like a block you same up. The other one too, I'm going to grow up because we did not remove the stump or the acid because I'm going to part blow intra-atrial septum and stuck. And if you want to remove that one, and people are something, you have to do it in a well facility where we start looking. And in our setting now, it's very difficult, long reconstructive intra-atrial septum as well. So Dr. Tapoa is our cardiothoracic surgeon. And so if only I'm going to sample up, well, can work him and benefit.
Yesterday evening was a moment of faith and hope as several dignitaries and individuals showed up in support of a medical fundraiser. Among them was the member for Wabeg, Dr. Lino Tom, who took time to be at the event to contribute.
The contribution that we making and stop on them. I mean, those who want to mess in our family, it may not be enough, but at least I'm kind gesture from people we hope, that can go a long way towards helping you and restoring health for you. At the end of the day, Papa God and by, I look out in you and helping you.
Dr. Lino said his perspective on the fundraiser.
Man in sickness supposed to be contribute. Talk sorry. Man diabetes and that. Pulsarelo, cry view, Emana Pulsarelo, when I can something you can make it. Society don't plan Kopagarap, so you need long change in society. Culture don't plan it change now. And message when like talk me tonight. Or culture when no got meaning and you need long cutting.
Raffle tickets were sold and winners were drawn as part of the fundraising. The Hope for Messi team is anticipating that more financial support will be received as they join hands together in hope to stand in solidarity with their friend. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
National Capital District Provincial Health Authority has signed a memorandum of understanding with Wang University of Korea recently to jointly promote the training of health professionals, research and development, medical services, and industrial advancement in the field of health, biomedical sciences, and Korean medicine.
These volunteers from Wonkwang University comprise of physicians, doctors and students with focus on improving public health and strengthening bilateral relations between the two nations. National Capital District Provincial Health Authority management are working alongside the volunteers to learn new skills and provide better health services to the people of National Capital District. Executive Director for Wealth, Bong Gong Foundation, David Chu, said that the team will provide both minor dental services and medical services. Chief Executive Officer for National Capital District Provincial Health Authority, Dr. Robin Oge, acknowledged the volunteers from Wonkwang University for coming to Papua New Guinea to work with NCDPHA. Under this Memorandum of Understanding, NCDPHA staff will now be able to further their studies in Wonkwang University. Jacinta Dr. National EMTV News.
Member for UN Gulf, Jason Peter, held a consultative meeting with youths from his district with special emphasis on the establishment and reopening of Youth Association in West Taraka.
The gathering provided a platform for young people and community members to discuss issues affecting youths and to promote organized, inclusive and positive youth participation. Member for Uon Gulf Jason Peters said strong and active youth associations play a vital role in leadership development, peace building and social responsibility. Mr. Peters said this engagement is about empowering youths to organize themselves, take ownership of their future, and work in partnership with leaders and stakeholders to build safer and stronger communities. The meeting concluded with a collective commitment to support the reactivation of the West Taraka Youth Associations and to strengthen cooperation among community leaders, government agencies, and youth groups across the district. Jacinta Dr. National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the Nest Fund market report. The kina closed lower at 0.2353 US dollars in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your kina was buying 0.2278 US dollars, 0.3419 Australian dollars, 0.1864 euro, and 35.61 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading higher, coffee closed lower, cocoa closed lower, palm oil closed lower, crude oil is trading higher, and copper closed higher. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading higher, and the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
It's the season to win big with Telecom with our Big Pella Christmas giveaway. There's 5,000 Kina up for grabs for 20 lucky winners. There will be 5 winners across each region. There are also weekly prizes of 1,000 Kina for 20 weekly winners drawn over 5 weeks. To enter, recharge 20 Kina or more on selected more bundles and Good Pella data plans or get 50 Kina or more of Get Power. Major prize drawn December 23rd. Terms and conditions apply. Telecom, the feel-good network.
On the go and need a quick update? Talk to TISA Bank. No logging, no typing, just your voice.
Hey Siri, what's my balance?
Your balance is 2,578 Kina.
Activate voice banking in 3 simple steps. 1. Update your TISA Bank mobile app to the latest version. 2. Set up Siri on your iPhone if not already enabled. 3. Start voice banking with TISA. TISA Bank. Banking on change.
The all-new GWM Power has the best-in-class pulling power. Book a test drive today and hop into Broco Motors for a spin.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National MTV News. Chief Executive Officer of National Office for Child and Family Services, Jerry Wapp, said his office is committed to end all forms of violence against children in the country. Mr. Wapp said this during the Walk for Peace and Human Rights event held in Port Moresby recently.
Mr. Wapp said as a Pathfinder member of the Global Alliance to End Violence Against Children, Papua New Guinea, through the NOCFS, remains committed to end all forms of violence against children. He said that in November of 2024, Papua New Guinea made a historic pledge at Global Ministerial Conference on ending violence against children in Bogota, Colombia. Papua New Guinea joined the international community in committing to hold strategic actions in ending all violence against children. This pledge has since materialized in their event, Ending Violence Against Children Roadmap, developed through an inclusive and central process bringing together government agencies, civil society organizations, and development partners. He explained that this roadmap now sets a compass for the government agency to achieve a future where every child in Papua New Guinea grows up free from violence. Citing UNICEF statistics, Mr. Wapp said more than 75% of children worldwide face violence daily growing up. He said given this scenario, it is fundamental for everyone to work together to address violence against children in Papua New Guinea. Nicole Rema, National MTV News.
A PMV truck was intercepted by a gang of thieves around Daduway area along the North Coast Highway in Milne Bay Province, resulting in the death of a 3-year-old child and an elderly woman.
According to the Milne Bay Provincial Police Commander, the PMV truck Mutu Miles 2 was en route to Alatau when it was intercepted by an armed gang that included a female member. Gunshots fired at the PMV caused terrified passengers to rush to one side of the vehicle, which then overturned. 3 people were injured, while a 3-year-old girl and an elderly woman tragically lost their lives. The perpetrators proceeded to rob the passengers, seizing valuables and fleeing into the nearby bush. Upon responding to the incident, police first recovered the 3-year-old girl and then the elderly woman who had been trapped under the PMV's canopy. The victims were rushed to the emergency ward in Alatau General Hospital by the Garuai Health Center ambulance. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
The PNG Bible Church Sunday School of Hagen District completed their weekend camp yesterday with a total of 60 graduating and moving into the youth ministry.
The Sunday School Camp is an annual event for Hagen District Sunday Schools for PNG Bible Church, which eventuates every second week of December. Over 300 children attended the Sunday School Camp at Angipina, which is a 5-minute drive from Hagen Town. The children gathered with their camping gear to stay at the campsite for 3 days. They took part in activities such as counseling, singing, and learning how to do things on their own while away from their parents. The highlight of the event was the graduation of 60 Sunday Schools attendees, who will now join the youth group. The graduation was witnessed by church leaders such as the district head pastor for Hagen, Pastor Paul Pupundi. Pastor Pupundi said this was a very special event as it reflects the lives of the children and will determine their future. Another church member, Wycliffe Eki, in his testimony said this opportunity and certificate will create an impact in the future. He said he was privileged to acquire the same certificate back then. Parents were also present to witness the mini graduation ceremony. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
In a moving ceremony held recently at the Mount Hagen Provincial Hospital Chapel, 62 young patients living with HIV, aged 15 to 25, transitioned from the Hillary Clinic to the Adult Tininga Clinic.
The Hillary Clinic has long catered to children living with HIV and AIDS, and as they reached adolescence, the young patients were formally welcomed into the adult clinic at Tininga, marking a significant milestone in their journey of survival and resilience. Hospital staff, parents, and guardians gathered to farewell the children in an emotional event. Deputy Director Adit Number praised the group, calling them champions for overcoming challenges and reaching this stage of their treatment. Sister Kolopo, officer in charge of the labor ward, encouraged the children not to feel ashamed of their status but to remain faithful in taking their medications. A parent who has lived with HIV since 2006 shared his testimony, saying his survival and happiness have been possible because of his commitment to treatment and positive outlook, and encouraged the younger ones to follow his steps. Sister Rutai, officer in charge of Hillary Clinic, explained that children are gradually prepared for this transition. From ages 5 to 10, they are informed of their status, and from 10 to 14, they receive counseling on adherence to medication before moving to Tininga Clinic. At the ceremony, Sister Clement, officer in charge of Tininga Clinic, welcomed the group and announced that they will attend the clinic every Saturday to collect the medical supplies and receive counseling. She emphasized that this arrangement ensures the young patients receive timely treatment while keeping them separate from the adult population during the week. The event was both solemn and celebratory, marking not only the end of one chapter but also the beginning of another in the lives of these 62 resilient young people. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
The reigning Miss Bed of Paradise PNG, Yampela Popena, returned to Western Highlands Province recently to crown the next Miss Western Highlands Province at Queen's Park.
Upon her arrival at Kagamuga Airport, she was welcomed by the Western Highlands pageant team, Provincial Police Commander Chief Superintendent John Sagum, government representatives, and Sing Sing groups from Mount Hagen. Miss Bed of Paradise PNG was warmly welcomed and received by Western Islands Governor Wairapa at Queen's Park. Governor Wairapa stressed on the importance of women empowerment and highlighted that Western Islands Province is now focusing on encouraging women to be leaders.
Ladies, girls, governor, or member of province,
in his speech, Governor Rapa praised Miss Yampela Popena on her achievement as Miss Bed of Paradise PNG.
She's so brave, she's full of courage, knowledge, and she's got great future.
Rapa further challenged the young girls of Western Islands Province to focus on building their career before marriage.
Ladies, the sky is the limit. You can do anything. Go and back, go down. These are younger girls. You got great future. Not and back down, no man. Younger yet, you have a future, you got career, you got career. Please, man is not everything in life.
Meanwhile, before crowning the next Miss Western Islands, reigning Miss Bed of Paradise PNG, Yampela Popena thanked all her sponsors for their support towards her achievement.
All sponsors, first being the governor and also the other business houses who came in to support the girls in the pageant. Dita, thank you to the Sing Sing group. Thank you for the warm welcome.
Miss Popena finally crowned Miss Stacy Raut, who was the runner-up contestant of Miss Western Islands Province pageant, to be the new Miss Western Islands Province 2025 to 2026. Edward Luke, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Rukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
The all-new, powerful GWM Power. Book a test drive today and hop into Barocco Motors for a spin.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
For the very first time in Papua New Guinea, Mail Research and Marketing Consultants proudly launched the 5th issue of the Mail Review magazine commemorating PNG's 50th Golden Jubilee independence. 2 volumes, 500 pages each. Volume 1 covers government politics and leadership, while Volume 2 highlights the private sector, state-owned entities as service providers, and NGOs. Together, they cover the period from 1972 to 2025. This 1,000-page collection reflects PNG's 50 years and sets the foundation for the next 50.
To win big with Telecom with our Big Pella Christmas giveaway. There's 5,000 kina up for grabs for 20 lucky winners. There will be 5 winners across each region. There are also weekly prizes of 1,000 kina for 20 weekly winners drawn over 5 weeks. To enter, recharge 20 kina or more on selected more bundles in Good Pella data plans or get 50 kina or more of Get Power. Major prize drawn December 23rd. Terms and conditions apply. Telecom, the feel-good network.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
For Christmas, we do cook and nice air.
These are a few of my favorite things.
Join me every Saturday and Sunday nights at 7:30 p.m. for some Christmas cheer and entertainment on television Christmas.
Gift to give to my sister is definitely her own home and brush. Good Lord has brought me this far. Another year.
Nothing like a good Christmas shake-up this holiday season. Join us in the magic of Christmas on weekends with Television Christmas. 7:30 Saturday and Sunday nights, right here on MTV.
Tukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. The NCDC Governors Cup has kicked off at the Connie Tigers Oval, attracting teams and scouts as organizers look to develop young rugby league talents.
From a penalty kick.
With the kickoff of the NCD Governors Cup at the Connie Tigers Oval, it is marking an exciting start to the rugby league competition in the nation's capital. Games coordinator Aaron Ainu says invitations have been extended to other PNG NRL Cup teams to come on board and scout raw talents during the tournament. Mr. Ainu says the competition provides a good platform for young players to be identified and developed.
We also have those DM Cup teams, All Stablo Mosby, all two. Maybe like invite Lolo come around and do the player selections as well. But priority, and maybe like give Gobeglo, Governors Cup, Money Plus Vipers.
Ainu also urged all participating teams to display true sportsmanship and respect on and off the field throughout the tournament.
Plenty to talk, but I just want to wish all the participating teams to play their best, play discipline, and may the best team win.
Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
The NCDC Governors Cup tournament entered its second day of matches at the UPNG field, with excitement building across National Capital District.
The tournament started off yesterday and is expected to run for 1 week, with grand final matches expected to be played this coming Saturday. The football tournament coordinator, Peter John, highlighted the team's excitement for the games and noted the prizes for the winning teams.
For the men's division, the winner walks off with 15,000 kina in prize money. The runner-up is 10,000. Third placing is 7,500, and I think fourth placing is 4,000.
He explained the game and stated that there are 50 teams for soccer, with 40 men's teams and 10 women's teams.
10 club all Mary. So we create 8 club pool A to H, 5 club team inside or 1 club pool. So that 5 teams, they'll play their normal round robin up till Thursday, which is Christmas Day. We'll also play our game. Just because delay come up launch in Blomibla, we have to bring our games forward from Friday to Sunday and we start us there.
Apart from soccer, the rugby league tournament also started off yesterday with 64 teams, which comprises of 10 women's teams. The rugby coordinator, Judah John, explained the game and noted that the 10 women's teams will join them later in the game as they have left games.
Altogether, we play those 16 play pool. We play put the 4-4 or 1-1 pool with them by bring him up to 64 play team. Now time like him 2-2 by goes 34 play team, 32 play team by going to the final now.
He also highlighted the winning prizes for the NCD Governors Cup for the Rugby League tournament.
Prizes lo first prize 1,000 put him lo 100,000 with them top lo flyers lo me play out them no lo first prize they got all second prize third me play got all prize me play run it club me run plate na bolt as all pam play out the cup we got a consolation prize lo got all teams will take part lo Governors Cup.
Governors Cup tournament has proved to continually provide a platform for many youths to showcase their talents and to keep them busy during festive seasons. Isabella Narpal, National EMTV News.
First 13th cyclists from Lae Morobe province arrived in Port Moresby today after completing a challenging 7-day bicycle journey aimed to raise awareness against violence and promote peace in the society.
The first 13 cyclists who arrived today in Port Moresby are part of a larger group of bicycle association in Lae who started the bicycle journey under the banner Pedal for Peace. According to the team leader, Roger Ravu, the bicycle journey is a collaborative initiative amongst bicycle associations in Lae and Morobe provincial government with the aim to encourage unity and non-violence through sport and community engagement.
Pedal for Peace, bicycle. Pedal for Peace come inside lo big place city se Lae na Port Moresby igari mol planti pasini no sa straight kaino sem all man sa ready mol meri all rascal man all medara dislakain so mi pla lo Lae mi pla kam mi pla okay Pedal for Peace lo sem kam na all kaino youths mangi all style balukin now balukin mi pla samdana ba at least all sin si pasin lo mi pla totok tasol lo side lo Pedal of Peace tason all ba change.
Rawu said apart from his team, there are other bicycle associations who also took part.
Sa group mi bicycle mi pla kam in group one bicycle association like Kam Kumu, Butibam, Stonegate lo Igam Barracks, Kam don lo Munum Village na Busu Mountain na plus Sincholo City.
A team member shared that the journey was challenging in terms of road condition, but it was a great experience for him and his team.
Kamlo Morobe side, the memorate, mi pla kam good. So Kamlo side lo Kerema side, and my road bongori no right yet. So lo Morobe side kam, mi pla right na mi plaka. So Kamlo side lo Kerema kamanta, em no right yet.
Another cyclist, Owaf Entap, said despite the challenges, the team was committed to their cause and supported one another to complete the journey safely.
Sampla mi plakam bene, but road blockam miniama ikam right, but you won't golf come down lo. Kerema side na ikam road right to mas madi. So mi pla take mi pla 1 week now. Mi plakam no Friday, Saturday.
Out of the total of 88 cyclists participating in the campaign, 13 arrived in Port Moresby today, with the remaining riders expected to arrive in the coming days. The cycling campaign will officially conclude at Kupiano Station in Central Province. Mimi Pio, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebab dinner. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
It's the
season to win big with Telecom with our Big Pella Christmas giveaway. There's 5,000 kina up for grabs for 20 lucky winners. There will be 5 winners across each region. There are also weekly prizes of 1,000 kina for 20 weekly winners drawn over 5 weeks. To enter, recharge 20 kina or more on selected more bundles and Good Pella data plans or get 50 kina or more of Get Power. Major prize drawn December 23rd. Terms and conditions apply. Telecom, the feel-good network.
The GWM Tank 300 has all the amazing creature comforts you want. And it really loves going off-road. Hop into Barocco Motors for a spin. Book a test drive today.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching Truka Sports. The NCDC Governors Cup continued today at the UPNG field, bringing together hundreds of young athletes from across National Capital District.
The tournament gathered youths from different club associations to participate and compete in football and rugby league. Sponsored by NCD Governor Poes Pakop, the annual event tournament aims to keep youths engaged in positive activities during the festive season and steer them away from crime and illegal practices.
Competition directly involving all youths law, all block na settlement, just to keep them away from all illegal activities. Na this last initiative law governor to and me support him. Very good play initiative law inside law.
The initiative is not only about sports, but also about building unity among communities.
Foundation, bring all boys training, losing thing what activity outside, and I'm concentrate to play the Christmas game. Continue to go.
The event also aims to foster discipline, teamwork, and opportunities for the young athletes to showcase their talents. Cleo Daton, Trukai Sports.
That ends Truka Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
The GWM Tank 500 has a super luxurious interior with 7 family-friendly seats, and it really loves going off-road. Book a test drive today and hop into Barocco Motors for a spin.
For the very first time in Papua New Guinea, Mail Research and Marketing Consultants proudly launched the 5th issue of the Mail Review magazine commemorating PNG's 50th Golden Jubilee independence. 2 volumes, 500 pages each. Volume 1 covers government politics and leadership, while Volume 2 highlights the private sector, state-owned entities as service providers, and NGOs. Together, they cover the period from 1972 to 2025. This 1,000-page collection reflects PNG's 50 years and sets the foundation for the next 50.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
On the go and need a quick update? Talk to TISA Bank. No logging, no typing, just your voice.
Hey Siri, what's my balance?
Your balance is 2,578 kina.
Activate voice banking in 3 simple steps. 1. Update your TISA Bank mobile app to the latest version. 2. Set up Siri on your iPhone if not already enabled. 3. Start voice banking with TISA. TISA Bank. Banking on change.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
For Christmas, we do cook and nice gear.
These are a few of my favorite things.
Join me every Saturday and Sunday nights at 7:30 p.m. for some Christmas cheer and entertainment on Television Christmas.
Gift to give to my sister is definitely her own home and brush. Good Lord has brought me this far. Another year.
Nothing like a good Christmas shake-up this holiday season. Join us in the magic of Christmas on weekends with Television Christmas. 7:30 Saturday and Sunday nights, right here on EMTV.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You me holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The MoneyPlus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby, partly cloudy to mostly cloudy, with some rain showers and inland thunderstorms. And Popondetta, rain showers and thunderstorms this afternoon to evening, easing to partly cloudy. In the Momase region, Lae City, becoming cloudy in the afternoon to evening with rain and thunderstorms. And Vanimo, partly cloudy with few brief showers. In the New Guinea Island region, Lorengau, mostly cloudy with some rain showers. And Buka, mostly cloudy with some rain showers and thunderstorms. And in the Highlands region, Mount Again City, mostly cloudy with some rain showers tonight, then morning fog. At Mandi, Tari and Wabek, partly cloudy to mostly cloudy with some rain showers, then scattered morning fog.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Monday, the 22nd of December 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.